Hi, it's Sandra. Today I would like to show you this nail design that I came up with. I really wanted to do some 4th of July, but I also wanted to do a summer image so that way I could keep them on for a while after 4th of July. One of the things that I found on the net was somebody was doing the French manicure with designs within the stamp, the same stamp that they stamped the white French manicure. So I wanted to try that. I also received some rub-on stickers from Maniology, and I really want to try those. So here are Maniology rub-on nail decals, and this particular one is T075, and it's just got red, white, and blue little pictures on there. And I had no idea how to use them, so I wanted to mess with those. On these 3 fingers, I've already done my base coat and my color. The color that I'm using is Cupcake Polish, and this is actually called Dream, and all the names of everything that I'm using will be at the bottom. Right now I have 2 coats. I put a base coat on, 2 coats of the blue, the Dream, the Cupcake polish, and a thick coat of top coat. That way when you put anything on this very glittery polish, it is a flat, smooth surface. If you did not put the top coat on first or after you've got the nail polish on, then it would be kind of bumpy, and I just don't like that look. The plates that I'm going to use are Maniology French nail plate, and that's MO52. And I'm going to use this line plate, and I think this line plate is really cool. I love using this instead of using tape. This is a clear jelly stamper plate. And the number on it is CJS 52. Those are the plates that I'm going to use along with the rub-on decals. The first thing that I want to do, you have to do, is the actual design that's going to show up on the top of the French manicure, the white. And I'm going to use, there's a whole bunch of different lines on here with different thicknesses and different spacing. And the one that I actually used on my nails was this one. I tried to describe this to a friend on how to do this, and as many ways as I could. And it's kind of weird. I would never thought this would work. So that's why I wanted to try it. The red polish that I'm using is by Maniology. And this is stamping polish, and it's called Evil Eye. And this really is my favorite red polish. The only thing I found though is with the white, I used the smudge-free, the Maniology smudge-free top coat, and it's still smeared a little bit. You can still see where the red has smeared just a little bit. All right, so the one thing with this is you've got to work really fast. So I'm going to have everything lined up, and I'm going to use the biggest French manicure shape that I can. So I'm going to use the biggest one on the end. I'm going to open up the red. I'm going to open up the white. And the white I have is an old bottle from Queen, and it's just stamping polish. So I'm going to have everything open because you've got to move faster than you do when you normally stamp. Okay, I'm going to put the red on here. And there's the red. And then I'm going to hopefully hurry up and get the white on here. Be generous with this. And get all the red off here. And I don't think I worked fast enough. And then I'm just going to lay this across here. And hopefully I worked fast enough, and I didn't. So that's what happens when you don't get it fast enough. The paint will show up all over, and you don't see the actual shape of the French manicure. So you really have to work fast. It's going to be hard to get this all on here. All right. This. And then do this. here. All right, so there it is. So if you work very fast and you do what you want on top as the first stamp, and then you do the French manicure stamp next, you're going to get this. And if you flip it over, you'll see that is the French manicure with the lines in it. Now I am going to take some tape and I'm going to take this excess off. Then I'm going to put it on my finger. And what I found is that when I use these is I want to make sure that it is centered as best as possible, and that I want to go a little beyond the nail tip, so that way I cover the entire nail. So there's my nail tip. I'm going to go a little beyond, make sure that it's centered. And I'm just going to press it all the way down. And there is my French manicure with the lines through it. I smudged this one, the one that I just did, so I took it off. And I did put the stamp on this finger, on my ring finger. I'm going to do it one more time. All right, so there you go. So you just have to practice and do this quickly. Obviously, it's a little harder when you're trying to do it on camera, but that's what you've got to do. Like I said, if you keep getting it where part of the design comes down beyond the French manicure, then you know you just didn't work fast enough. All right, so I'm going to put this on. And then I'll be right back. Okay, there is the one that I just put on. You see me take the stamp off, and I'm going to clean this up. Very easy cleanup on this. Let me show you how to do the stickers next, the rub-on stickers. And the first thing you need to do is to actually cut the images off that you want. And they're teeny tiny, so they are a little bit hard to work with. I think they turned out, I think they're really cute. Something different, if you feel like doing something different. And what you're going to do, and it says right on the back of the package on how to do these. So you're going to take your little image and you're going to cut it out. And then what you're going to do is you're going to peel off, there is a little piece of paper on the back. You're going to peel that off. And I think that's probably what took the longest for me, getting this little piece of paper off. And once you pull the paper off, the image is sticky. So I am going to put this on my nail, and you want to be fairly accurate with where you put it, because once you get it on the polish, it's kind of hard to move it around. And then I just press it down. And then what I used was the back of my cleanup brush, and you just want to kind of rub it. And you'll know when it's stuck well because the plastic will just start coming up. See how the plastic, it's probably hard to see, but the plastic just came up. So I know that the rub-on sticker actually was totally rubbed on. And there it is. And then I'll just use Maniology's smudge-free top coat, and that'll be it. I hope you liked this video. A couple different techniques that I had wanted to use. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember, if you order something from Maniology, to use my code that's at the bottom, and it's NS10. I've also I've listed links to all the products I used. And if you liked my video, give me a thumbs up, and see you next time. Thanks.